Sorry,
Did
I'm
you
just
learn
quickly
to
doing something.
um
Okay.
You guys can keep going though.
so Constancia watching this and seeing Talia shoot her a glance, just kind of like let a sigh and like holds out an arm. I believe I was nicked here.
Because, oh, I'm sorry, and she gets up and sort of rushes, and she begins to she takes Constance's arm and begins and where did you say?
Here. And she just points to a nondescript location.
And then Talia's she's really looking over it.
She's covered in
Marie
armor. You can't really see any skin
Yeah.
except for her face.
Yeah, that's why
Marie's
Talia's
kinda-
really concerned, but that's why she's being so intent about it, because she's got to make sure, obviously, if you're, something must be wrong, and she's but she's being very, gentle, looking and, moving her fingers around the armor and around your, just slowly twisting your arm and trying to find where this apparent injury is. I can't seem to find anything, I'm so sorry.
It's not much.
In the meantime, Marie just goes up to make sure that nothing comes up from the other side of the hallway.
I'm assuming you're
And
wearing a glove or a gauntlet of some kind?
Yeah.
Is there mind if I remove this temporarily, just to have a look?
She'll start to seemingly begrudgingly remove her hand armor, but while she does that, she says, "You didn't strike me much as a healer. You
Well,
practiced in medicine."
I am mostly alchemy, but you pick up a little bit of medicine along the way. It's all in the same vein at the end of the day. Medicinal plants kind of come part of it. And she looks, and then she can't really find anything. I don't really find anything, and she finds what she thinks might be the injury, but she's not sure it could even just be like a red mark from just armor squeezing the wrong way.
Right.
Is this the wound?
Sure.
And she takes out her salve and she begins to gently dab and add the rune as carefully as she can, and she there you go, and puts a little bandage around it. It's definitely a small one, but it's always good to make sure something doesn't get infected. And she then helps you put your gauntlet and stuff back on.
Yeah.
Your face
Thank
is
you.
okay,
That's
right?
Much better. The side of her cheek that was wounded,
Mm-hmm.
is actually faced away from you for the moment. But when you call attention to it, she kind of says, "Yes, it was apparently not as bad as it first appeared."
All right. If you need a salve or disinfectant, I can apply one if required.
She'll hold out a finger for the salve.
And she scoops. She gives you a little bit. There you go. Just plopped it on.
And she
There
kind of
you go.
reaches behind where her hair is hanging and sort of rubs it and says, "Thank you. I think it is healing nicely now."
Thank you. It may scar, but if it's not as bad as you say, perhaps not. But I hope it will be all right. And she kind of just goes back to where she was
smirks when
sitting.
you say that.
And she sits back and she pulls out this little for the rest of her time, unless anyone else interacts with her, she takes out this it's a little beetle-like creature made of clockwork, and she takes out some tools and she starts looking at things and adjusting stuff as she just works.
Mhm.
And I might also have at some point examine the cookie constructs and just write notes of making some remarks of making a construct from baked goods.
Just a
How
reminder,
fascinating.
because you will be able to see it from where you are, that it's still a live one locked in a cell.
Ooh.
If you wish to investigate that one.
Ooh, examination.
Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone else is going to do anything, but that's Talia is going to dart off and.
Talia, she'll put a hand on your shoulder as you try to pass.
Yep.
It's best we stay near each other. We can see one
Ow!
Oh, I was just going to go and look over the creature.
another.
You
You're
can
going to
come
go
with
off
if
by
you like.
yourself when no one can see you.
I can
Sorry, I
try on her.
didn't think of that.
I can go
Fine.
keep an eye on her. It's fine.
good.
Just wait for
Let's
the
go.
others to finish their rest, and then we can.
I'm assuming this is just happening while we're resting. It's just,
Yeah.
just flavor of things that
Yeah,
we're
there isn't any danger around here.
All right.
This
Well,
is
as
all
long
just
as we
resting.
have line of sight,
Yeah.
Constantia actually will approach Marie.
Meanwhile, all you can hear is just this song being hummed in the background.
So yeah, approach Marie. So I'll say she's just here, letting. Yeah.
Let's see. So Marie is pink,
Yes.
candy flavored, and uses a candy scented axe.
Oh no.
Yes. Bubblegum
Did you
extension.
say she's candy flavored?
Yes, and she agreed, so therefore it's canon.
Fair enough.
Oh god. Oh.
Marie tastes like candy, a fact that probably only Constantia and the party's gonna find out.
wait, I was looking at I haven't had time to fully catch up and everything. When did you find this out?
No, it's something like it's just a joke. We haven't established that Marie is candy
Alright.
flavored
Right.
until now.
There was some sexual tension building during combat the other day. And it was,
Oh yeah.
She says, gosh, what is it? What was I gonna say? I completely thrown off of my game.
Real smooth
I'll
on the
throw you
thing.
off.
Hold on. Marie,
Yeah,
do you have a moment?
of course.
Now, Marie
What do you
doesn't wear like armor or anything, right? She's like relying on her barbarian toughness.
Yeah, Marie is just like, I am strong, I don't need armor.
Your fighting style.
Mm-hmm.
It's unique, reckless. Some would even say foolish, but quite effective. Are you self-taught?
I kinda learned from my family. My parents used to be adventurers, so I kinda absorbed knowledge from them, plus generally just learning growing up. You?
Oh, I was taught by the knights of the monastery. I couldn't help but notice your weapon.
My axe. And she just kind of whips her axe out and like twirls it a little bit in her hand.
Does it fly out of your hand? You're showing off?
No.
Okay. I can't say I've ever seen something like this. The ribbons in particular, it's as if it were something from the stage of a play.
It was sort of created as a gift for me. My siblings, they got it commissioned when some things happened. It was a time, shall we say.
They gave you this axe as a prank, did they?
No, it was a gift. They knew it would
Oh,
fit my demeanor a bit more than the usual rough and tumble kind of aesthetic.
and as you call attention to your demeanor, Constantia's eyes do trace along your demeanor,
Oh,
and
God's sake.
she says,
Damn it.
after clearing her throat, "Yes, it is quite befitting with your stature."
Talia totally is not eavesdropping at all on this situation.
Look at Eldrin over there creeping.
Yeah, Eldrin, God.
Nah, he's
Constantia, roll a perception check.
oh, sure. Let's see. Love these inter-party call-outs for skill rolls. It's great. Alright, I've got this many. So I'm gonna need a fairly high roll, probably.
Oh God, I hope not.
11.
You see nothing. Oh god. You
If it's
notice
an easy
nothing.
check, 10 is fine. If it's hard check, it's usually DC 15. If it's very difficult, DC 20. And if it's impossible, DC 30.
I'd say I'm gonna let you know it's a DC 15 because you are facing Talia, but you are also busy distracted talking to Marie. So.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And,
Although I'm
and
not facing, I'm actually my back's leaning against the wall, and I'm just sort of like keeping a general view in the area.
Notice.
I'm doing like the kind of the brooding stance, you know,
Yeah.
back to the wall.
But you can try and use something else to put up if the DM allows, but no. you
I'm
don't
not sure what
notice
I'm
it.
looking for, so I'm just gonna let it go.
It's flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll use my inspiration to reroll that because that's what Talia did.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Must find out all the backstory.
Hey.
15.
Well, I'm saying Talia's busy like trying to be like, because of course she's not very good at this. She's trying to make me like look like she's like completely just enamored and looking at this construct to like research it. But you notice when you're saying like, oh, you've got like quite the figure and things, Talia kind of goes like, hmm? like there's a little bit of an interest of. So you're saying that about her? But she's trying to be very subtle about it.
Does she look over and also notice Marie's figure? I mean, she did examine that tail.
Another will save for Marie. Yeah, Talia looks at Constance, like is trying to like pretend that Constance she isn't looking at Constance when she makes a remark, but then also goes, "Stout ass." Oh god. And Marie.
So what I've gathered from this, the
you
least
just go down
pervy
a
one of the
corridor.
group is Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam is the least pervy, the one that...
No, I'm
Talia
just
isn't
very.
pervy. She admires the physique.
No, I
And
just haven't been caught yet.
Constancia is a perfectly regal knight of a woman, and she has no time for such things. Until she does.
But,
It's like I have no time for such things. I'm off duty in 10 minutes.
Does any... Alright, well, I mean, that's, Constancia just wanted to, like, you know, get some
Yeah.
background on Marie, and,
Yeah.
like, her acts.
Just a quick note as well, because I forgot to say
Sure.
it. If you have any issues with just me DMing and all that, please private message me. And second of all, the writer's notes will not be coming out for this session because she's very, very busy. So you might want to jot things down in your journals and stuff like that just for this one session.
I always drop stuff.
Okay.
My notes so far. Constancia checks Marie out.
My notes will be Marie. Everyone looks at us.
To be fair, Talia wasn't trying to look at the ass. It's just
Oh, yeah.
you gotta
That's
admire
true.
the ass if it's a barbarian. Let's be honest.
Talia was looking in that direction, and the ass entered into the line of view, and what is she going to look away?
Oh.
I mean,
Exactly.
alright. No, if Marie didn't have anything more for
Yeah.
Constantia.
Well, I gotta say, my mama did say that there was one cure better for, injuries, especially on the cheeks. If you could lean down for a second. Constance. Does Constancia lean down?
I think she just kind of gives you a look, like, what are you doing? Give me a
And she just-
persuasion roll.
Oh, we're just like a DM can just sit. We're just like, give me a roll. Give me the-
Oh,
21.
fuck.
Why did I bother?
I think without thinking about it, Constancia just kind of leans down a bit, like, like, what are you saying? Sorry.
Marie kind of stands on her tiptoes, kisses Constancia on the cheek, and then walks over to Talia.
Oh shit.
Like gives a little wink first, and then just walks
Yeah.
off.
Can I ask for a perception from Mary? All right, you don't notice anything. Okay.
I kind of want to use one of my inspirations.
We're all just like, why use that inspiration for like fighting or something? Now and use it for playing.
Nah.
Marie is slightly freaked out that she just did that because shit, pretty
Eldrin,
lady.
give me a perception. You're close enough. That'll do it.
Oh my god.
Eldrin.
Tell me what your keen elf eyes see. What?
You're around the corner, so you're just like watching.
I walk
Watching
round
it
the
all go
corner.
down.
I walk round the corner at the opportune time. I'm like, oh.
What does he see, Constance?
You hear this as you see Constantia watching Marie walk away.
Ah.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, we don't get it.
Yep. only he found out. So.
fuck.
Eldrin, tell us, what did your elders hear?
What did you hear
It's
with the
totally-
open
That's what,
GM, did
that-
you also see that? Because you would technically know too.
do I have to roll a perception to see if they perceptioned my perception?
No. GM, did you see
Yeah?
the whisper in chat?
In chat,
In Roll20 chat, my girl.
something about
If-
rest, but that's about it.
Okay, well then this is what I sent to you. Okay.
DMs are a lot better. Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Talia's just looking over the car. As Marie comes around, Talia's trying to do the like, I totally didn't see that. I wasn't looking. I was just doing this thing right here and examining this thing that was very interesting.
And Marie just kind of laughs slightly and just kind of watches what the fuck you're doing. Clearly not knowing what in the hell's going on right
Yeah.
now, but like,
Dang, you're
She's-
bold, aren't you? It's only the second, third session. You're already making your move.
yeah, and
Did Marshmallow not roll
As-
perception to see if you could see?
Alright.
But yeah, Talia's like, oh, Marie, isn't this fascinating? The constructs the cookies have somehow been enchanted with magic to allow them to walk around like a construct. It is truly fascinating.
How red are Marie's cheeks as she's saying all this?
she's slightly more pink than usual, but like not massively.
I meant Talia, but I guess that's fair too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Talia's cheeks are bright red. She's clearly got some thoughts going on in that head of hers that are not solely focused on that cookie construct.
Alright. Now, GM,
Yes, I know.
I see what you're doing here.
I'm being good.
Okay. But you do have party actively on watch. So for her to get this close, she either has to be extraordinarily stealthful.
I didn't
we
want to
need a-
interrupt the adventure
I
and
know.
roleplay.
Hey,
know,
we
but-
got DM. If you got DM the DM if you have DM problems.
I don't have DM. Sorry.
Mm.
So,
Makes
as you
sense.
guys are trying to get into each other's pants and flirting and all of that,
Oh, you can't try to save her life.
Eldrin, do you want to make a perception roll?
Yes.
Normally I wouldn't, but I just want to see if you're feeling incredibly blind this day. Right, luckily you're not blind. So you see kind of from a mile away, someone just come out the door of one of the rooms you didn't check. And it turns out it's a bard from a couple of, well, last adventure. Just kind of walking down to you without a care in the world. You're the only one who can see this at the moment, because the others are kind of just round the corner.
I'm going to signal to Constantia.
So do you like say aloud, or you just like gesture with your hand?
No, I gesture with my hand, like, come here. Just leaving you two to sort of
Constantia.
examine the gingerbread.
Who was seemingly distracted for a moment, seems to snap to with their viper's focus,
I wonder why she
And-
was distracted.
right?
Finally
kind of
rips
step
her eyes
closer?
off Marie's ass.
Ow, wow, wow,
With-
wow.
We'll step forward, putting one hand on the hilt of her sword.
So this bard at this point, while Talia and Maria are having a moment, just kind of keeps slowly walking up and seems to have her arms kind of wide open, and is just smiling happily.
Okay.
Nobody is this happy.
You guys gonna do anything? Stop her, or is she gonna keep
Do
moving
I-
forward?
Do me and Marie see Constantine's moving away and acting more defensive?
Potentially, but I plan to just let her approach. But I'm like wary and like
I
ready
was
for
gonna
action
do
necessary.
insight.
That's probably a good idea.
To see the intentions.
Go on then, do an insight on this wandering bard.
Oh yes, I'm trying to find where it is. Oh, there it is.
Talia, in between being so flustered from being flirted with and trying to investigate the gingerbread people, I'm going to say that you don't
Wait,
really...
when was I flirted with?
You're flirting with a gingerbread, what?
I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to say that
Marie
you...
was the one who got flirted with.
My brain's
no,
all over
Marie
the
was
place.
doing the flirting. Let's face
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
So, you're too interested in the gingerbread men and all of that, so I'm going to say you don't make a perception check. Marie, if you want to, you can, to see if you notice. Constantia, get ready.
Yeah, because Marie is not fully focused on the gingerbread. She does not have the brain cells for that.
Sam,
Natalia's just making notes and drawing it and stuff.
Sam,
But
you look at this
Natalia
woman,
gets no action.
all you can see is just someone with a giant big grin on their face, coming at you with their arms open. They don't look that threatening, though. Marie,
The mimic.
you're too interested in other stuff that's going on right now.
Yeah, listening to the music, she's vibing.
Yeah, this poor guy, all the meanwhile, there's this whistling just going on. And you remember that you're meant to save someone, but fuck him. Who cares?
Hey, we got time. We gotta chill. But
He's
yeah,
not-
man,
he's not
you
gone
can
anywhere so
recognize her
far.
as
If we don't
well.
short rest now, we're gonna cross the threshold, and the escape, like the running escape battle, is going to trigger, and we won't get to rest.
So yeah, Sam, are you going to do anything towards the bard slowly approaching you?
Do you
Just sort of.
inform anyone?
I'm just gonna watch her, and obviously I've told Constantia whether she informs.
You're
Yeah,
going
to
to
that
stare
round
at
the
her
corner.
uncomfortably. Got it.
I'm gonna wait for her to approach and see if she says anything.
She kind of approaches, and I don't know what role this would be. Give me one split second. Bring up a character sheet so I can see what checks I can make. Give me a Tana. That'll give me some rolls. Sam, roll a perception check.
Okay. Bam.
As you kind of, you notice, as she like stands right next to you, you notice that her arm is going towards you. It's empty-handed. There's no sword or anything in it. It's just starting to approach you, like it's going to touch you. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna look at a puzzle, take a step back,
Into a wall?
like there.
Okay.
Into Constantia.
So as this goes
She's also
on,
probably built like a brick wall.
So,
this unknown bard goes to put her hand onto Eldrin. Eldrin just visibly recoils backwards and bumps into Constantia.
I'm ready.
And by this note, I'm gonna say that if you don't mind, DM, that Natalia and Marie would have noticed this. I'm assuming of fumbling.
If you don't notice that, you definitely hear the rasp of metal on leather as
Yeah.
Constantia draws her
Yeah.
weapon
You're all
and
aware of
holds
this
it at
now.
arm length
Try-
towards the bard and says, I think you should keep your hand to yourself.
Oh,
both
sorry. I thought we were all good friends here.
We
It's
barely
you
know
again.
you.
I don't know who the fuck you are. The fuck?
We met her before, the bard. At that other weird place with the dragon summoning dude.
And she
And
was
why the
also
fuck
in
is
the,
she here?
she was also in the main area with
Yes,
Willy Wonka.
When we
They
were
could
down.
be in league with one another.
Wait, you haven't... Have you guys been on a sailing adventure yet? Or that one in a crypt?
No, this is our second
No.
one.
Oh god, you guys are fairly new at this, aren't you?
Very.
Well,
I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
I'm sorry, I think I got you confused with other people. Let me make my introduction. I am Laurelyn Daniel. At your service. And she kind of does a little courtesy.
Okay, now enable her name tag so we can remember it.
Yeah.
And Talia does a little curtsy back.
I'm Talia
Hawthorne, but everyone calls me Talia.
Most people do, at least.
And the rest of you? If you don't mind?
Hmm.
Okay. We've got
And
the Grumpy Grumps.
But give us a sec. it takes like 2 seconds for the mic to transfer to us and then
Oh,
for it to
okay.
get back to you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm just
I-
awkward, but yeah, sure, the mic.
Constancia, sure, right? Constancia, will kind of watch this woman's demeanor, and if she is seemingly non-threatening or not casting a spell, she will kind of lower the tip of her blade and kind of rest it on the ground in front of her and put both of her hands on the hilt. Kind of Fate Stay Night stance style, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And will say, Constancia.
Ah,
And seeing that Marie, seeing that Constancia seems to get this woman. Marie Fenimore,
I am Eldrin.
well, nice to meet all of you. Hate to break it to you, but I already knew all of your names, but you'll work that out later. So, why aren't you doing what you've been told to do? Why are you all just kind of standing around here?
we were resting.
We needed the moment to breathe.
Fair enough.
What?
But couldn't you have at least saved this poor guy who's been singing his heart out for like the past 2 hours first?
Oh,
In
fine.
all likelihood, as soon as we touch that cage, we're going to be thrust into another dangerous situation. This seemed like the most opportune time.
Exactly.
I suppose.
Plus, I need to examine that creature over there. It truly is interesting.
She kind of looks at the floor, just kicks one of the many dead gingerbread men around, goes, yeah, you seemingly had quite a fight on your hands, haven't you?
One of Constancia's boots just kind of like crushes a cookie, just under the weight of her standing on it. And she says, regardless of all of that, who are you? And why are you here?
Why am I here? I don't know. I get comfortable in one place, and then I'm swept to another, and then you guys are always here.
Do you know the writer, perhaps? Are you friends?
Or
Acquaintances?
victim?
Oh. I should have known it was her doing. I
Yeah.
do know her. I used
That's-
to work for her in such a way as I believe you do now, from what I remember.
That makes it sound like y'all ain't on good terms.
Mm. Well, let's just say the rest of my group met a horrible end, and I got lucky and got away, and now I'm stuck in this hell with no place to call home.
Oh dear.
And Talia kind of visibly like shrinks up again of like, oh dear, at the mention of like a horrible end.
Anyway, enough of this. You know this guy is still waiting there in a prison.
Yeah, we just needed 5 minutes. Jeez. Exactly.
Last time you played a lullaby that I know. Do you know where you heard? You said you heard it before, but where? Who taught you it?
I don't even know what last time is for you guys. Last I knew, we were really good friends, and now you don't even recognize me. And that tall, brooding woman there, like, drew her sword nearly on me.
This is very odd.
I want to insight to see if she thinks she's telling the truth or if she's trying to lie to us.
Okay.
Talia's too trusting. She's like, oh, she says it's like shit.
Talia
Alright.
could legitimately meet the devil and just go, yeah, that's a really good guy.
Yeah, that's more Talia.
Wait, isn't that what she's basically done with Marshmallow? Met the devil and just got, that's a really cute animal.
Do any of the rest of you want to roll insight apart from Sam?
Ah.
Out. I won't because I want to, but I won't because it's
Out of character.
Talia's. Yeah, it's not Talia's thing. She's
Wait,
quite.
shit.
She's
forgot
very
to-
trusting.
To switch to Marie, but like, you know,
That's alright, yeah.
yeah, Marie has no idea what's going on. She's gonna try and spot this guy.
Slash.
Marie.
D20.
Yeah,
One moment, please.
okay. She's just gonna chill out here.
Laureline kind of just looks all of you up and down and goes, you don't really believe me, do you?
Of course not. Of course.
Just
What?
shouting from a corridor down the way.
Yeah, she's just like down the corridor, like, you don't trust me, do you? Of course
Surely you
fucking
must
not.
understand that you're making quite the claims. And when some woman shows up and says we used to be best friends,
I suppose that is fair enough. So tell me, you say this is your second adventure or whatever?
Yeah, I just said that.
Or job or
Down the hallway.
whatever mission, I suppose you could also refer to it as.
What was your first one? Just so I'm not on the same stream as you, it seems.
We went to some strange land with, where we were supposed to stop
Skyrim.
someone.
We
Well,
went to Skyrim.
Yeah, but we don't know what's called. But yeah, it was.
I'm pretty sure I heard at least one for Skyrim.
You're
Skyrim
quite
is for the North.
you're
had
quite
these-
you're quite oh, I can't fucking remember the word.
Speechless.
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? Yeah, I vaguely remember Skyrim. That was one of the first times I met you as well. What was it? You were asking about the song I played, yes. Well, before I was nabbed for this, I don't know what the fuck it's called. Adventure, merry-go-round, whatever the fuck the writer feels like calling it on the day. I was part of another group that went round exploring the many worlds, and it was one of her favourite songs. Yeah, sure. Is it her? Sorry, give me a second. But yes, it was one of these person's favourite songs. Yes, it is her, thank God. Okay. Yeah, it was one of her favourite songs.
I'll get knocked
Who's
down.
her?
Knock it up again. Is music playing right now?
No,
Sorry.
there is no music.
Poor DM needs help.
My memory gets a bit hazy from time to time, so I'm so sorry. I believe it was Soria? Seoria?
Iora.
That was it, yeah. Looked a
And-
bit like you.
And like as like as Laurelyn says Sayora out of her mouth, you guys can instantly see like this look of like shock and like relief, or you're not quite sure exactly, but you get quite an extreme reaction from Talia when the name is mentioned.
Sayora. Where did you see her?
I assume this name Sayora has absolutely no meaning to Constance.
Yes, it has no meaning to the
Yeah.
rest of you.
Well, this is big, maybe. I don't fucking know what's going on.
What?
And does sorry, and when Laurelyn doesn't like respond. You can actually see like a bit of anger flash in Talia's eyes. Where?
Don't fucking get angry at me. It's been many years. You don't understand. I have been on hundreds of these adventures non-stop. I hardly remember a thing from my previous life.
When Talia realizes like how her sort of like lashing out, she like kind of like realized, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, and she kind of like panics and just runs off down the hall.
Lauren just kind of rolls her eyes and goes, oh, whatever. Right. For those of you curious, this woman was someone I used to run with, exploring many worlds, a bit like this. But I kind of got grabbed out of it midway through. I don't know what happened to the rest of them, who knows, but anyway. Honestly, I am only here to help. I know, what is your guys' current objective anyway?
Try and find this one guy that opened up this chocolate factory and put him back in power, release the fucking little orange people. I don't really get it, but I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, the prick with the cane and the hat.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Right, okay, I
Marie shuffles back over here.
at some point I assume you've moved from the edge of the corridor.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you are actually in luck. Well, at least I know where that dude's office is. He might be in there.
Does she indicate at all where she is referring to as in there?
I could always lead the way for you down the line, although I can't.
No, GM. Out of
Yes?
character, when she says in there, is she motioning somewhere? Is she pointing? Or
No, she's not really doing anything. She's just kind of... Yeah, she doesn't give you a specific indication of where.
Okay. Well, so Marie, there are bars there that you're going through.
Huh?
Sliding through a gap in the. I'm sorry, Talia. There's. I meant.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't realize
Talia's
there were
just
bars
phase
there.
walking through bars. She's very, very skinny, just kind of
I
squeezes
didn't see
through.
the bars. I just wanted it to sort of be leaning against a wall, basically.
So,
Right.
we now
Or
know
behind a wall.
the person in the party least likely to be an alcoholic because she can't see any bars anywhere. Thank you. I'll be here all evening.
Constancia is getting a little agitated with this woman, and she says, "What did you say you were here for again?"
I'm not here for anything. I'm here because I'm always fucking here, wherever the hell you guys are.
Don't need for language.
I know, right?
Great.
She's
Should we-
getting a bit fed up of being accused and questioned on the spot.
Great. Constancia, can I go and sort that guy out now? Like,
Could be dangerous. We should go as a group. Speaking of, Laurelin, you said your name was. As you have no doubt surmised, we have something we must do here. Now, if there was nothing else,
Just let me lead you to the big bad guy with the cane if you really want, or you can try and find him on yourself, but no, there's nothing really else.
or then wait here if you would not mind. Talia,
I don't mind.
Talia doesn't respond.
Talia, come.
Her back is facing you, and she's kind of leaning against a wall.
On a
Looks-
fair,
Yes.
It looks like she's having difficulty. Like she's kind of like breathing
Oh, jeez.
heavily.
depending on how you want to take this, might I recommend you roll one of your charisma checks? Either intimidation or
of-
persuasion and such.
Sure. I will try to be persuasive. What am I persuading again?
I have no idea.
Holy shit. Talia, do you mind rolling one as well?
What am I rolling?
Just a
Persuasion?
charisma check.
Like a will check
Yeah.
to sort of if I'm persuaded.
Yeah, you're persuaded.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
at least gets your attention.
Yeah, Ty just turns and like she's shrunken like kind of back into herself and like sort of like into her sort of back in more into her meek self. And she is looking at you now. She's turned to sort of, but she's like still kind of looking at the floor, but she has turned to face you at least.
I'm waiting to see what exactly I rolled for before.
Apparently, it was
Taking
to see
action.
if you were able to get a reaction or persuade
Yeah,
me
if you
or
were
anything.
able to at least get her guard down enough
Oh,
to
I
be
was
able
rolling
to
it
talk
to Talia.
Yeah.
Okay, now that makes more sense. Okay, I can play off of that. Internally, Constancia is just like, oh fucking here we go. But externally, Talia, when you turn to look up at Constancia, there is sort of a sort of firm but reassuring look on her face, and she is kind of beckoning you to come with us.
She's still looking at the floor, and she makes the motion that she's like following, but she's staying behind. But she will follow.
Sorry, I gotta turn this music way down.
Yes, it's very fucking loud.
All right. She's gonna go over and stand next to Marie and just kind of wait for the others.
Yeah, Talia's just kind of slowly. She seems distracted in her own sort of thought.
And as she's kind of nods to Talia and Marie as we're walking around this corner this way. And under her breath, to both of you, she says, "I understand that in this
Okay, that's
place
enough.
it's confusing and allies can be hard to come by. But I would caution you over giving so freely information of our objectives and our employer. Though I do not fully trust her, there are those who likely wish to stop what we're doing here."
I'm sorry. I won't say anything. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
She's like very quiet and
Yep. Go, come on.
she's trailing. It looks like she's trying to. She just seems to be very scared and
Yep.
upset. You're quite without doing an insight. I will say without doing an insight, you're not quite sure what's going on. She's just not really there. She's
Clearly something that woman said upset you.
Yeah. But that's all you can get from her. But she
Alright.
is following just slowly and behind.
I think Marie was eager to take the lead on this one. So
Yeah.
Probably slight embarrassment as well.
have at it, girl.
Marie is kind of looking, trying to see where in the fuck this man is, and clearly sees him up the end. And
Oh, sorry, go on.
oh no, that's fine. You go first.
As you reach the end of the corridor, in a small jail cell, on one side you see another gingerbread cookie. Kind of just
Yeah.
ramming his head against the bars. The other one, you see a old man, kind of, in a bright purple suit, also with a hat and cane, just sitting in the corner, kind of, like, with his arms wrapped around his knees, rocking back and forth.
Oh dear.
Kind of humming to himself the songs that you have been hearing for the past 2 hours.
Yeah. Marie kind of walks up to the bars and kind of taps the hilt of her axe against the door to kind of get his attention. Just like, y'all okay in there?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ken looks
Your
upstairs.
executioner's here.
Health Inspector.
He looks up and goes, No, not health inspectors. I hate health inspectors. Health inspectors invading everything, in privacy and everything.
Not actually Health Inspector.
You're made of candy, aren't you? You're made of candy. You're one of them. You're one of them from him.
I'm not one of them. Just 'cause I'm pink and my ex smells like bubblegum, don't mean I'm one of them.
I don't even fucking remember that. But yes.
I'm here
Constantia
to
leans
try
around the corner just to see this.
I'm here to try and help y'all get out, help reclaim your factory. this man ain't good. The one that's taken over. He's a disgrace to all things candy.
Don't eat the candy. Don't eat the candy. It's bad. It hurts. The cookies hurt. Don't eat the dead cookies.
Yeah, I kind of learned that the hard way.
Warham's.
Did we find some keys on one of these guys?
Yeah, you found some keys on the big bad. I forgot completely about that.
Candy cane man.
Yeah. I'm guessing. What do you want to do with said keys?
I throw them down the nearest sewer grate. No. I will kind of offer them to Marie.
Marie's going to graciously take them and start, like, doing that thing where she goes through each and every key, trying to find the one that, like, unlocks this door. Just like, give me a minute.
Roll a 1d20 if you don't mind. This is just a luck roll. Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's why there are 20 keys on the ring. Skip to the last one.
You look through them all. You swear you've tried every single one. None of them seem to work. You're kind of clueless, so you start again. About half an hour later, this poor man's still rocking back and forth. You eventually find the right key and unlock the door.
I think.
I feel like Eladrin, like with the map, Eladrin eventually just takes the keys, finds it, and then...
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought like Constantia would just get a greatsword and just like slam through the lock and just like there you go, that's the key we needed.
Nah, if anything, it would be Marie, just like, you know what? I think I found the key. Takes the giant great
hammer.
Great hammer.
Yeah, use your lollipop.
It's a lollipop
magical.
now.
My lollipop.
It's better.
My great club just
slam. Bing, bing, bing.
Now that's better. Anyway, hi.
You're not captives? You're actually here to save me?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Marie.
Nice to meet you. Willy Wonka at your service. As he kind of stands up, brushes himself off, wipes the tears from his eyes, and tries to look professional and presentable.
You said your name is Willy Wonka?
Yeah it is. I used to own this place.
Then who's the psychopathic child murderer up leading children to the doom above?
I don't know. He just waltzed in here one day. I was kind of recluse. I wasn't expecting anything, and he just came, shoved me in here, and that was that.
You didn't have guards?
It's a candy factory. My only guards were the Oompa Loompas.
A candy factory with a dungeon.
This wasn't a dungeon. This was a recycling center.
In my experience, candy stores don't tend to need guards. You know.
Constancia just walks over here, and as this thing is reaching through the guards, she's just gonna great sword.
Just stab him.
Just like grabs the arm, pulls it off.
No, please don't hurt him. He might not have the best intentions, but he was my only friend for many years.
Constancia, please.
This was your friend.
Talia puts her hand on the blade. Constantia's blade.
She's not like raging to do it. She was just going to dispatch of it. But when someone raises objection, she does stop.
Okay.
Do you see anyone else here that I could have a conversation? Well, you could call it a conversation, I guess, with.
Oh, that's what he meant by friend.
I grew kind of fond of him, to be honest. You still probably rip your guts off, but this one here.
The left one or the right one?
Oh shit, there's two of them. Well, both of them, I guess.
The Siamese.
Yeah, these are Siamese gingerbread men now.
Fine, as long as he remains in there. And she'll put her sword away. How's that lock coming, Marie?
Oh, I kind of got the lock off. The key was right here, and points up to the lollipop.
Oh.
The key. Maybe the key was the lollipop we made along the way.
Do you know the way around this place?
Vaguely. I used to, at least. What year is it? What time is it? What's been going on? How long have I been trapped in there?
A few
I
days.
don't know,
let's go.
I don't know, and I don't know.
How did you
That
guys
tends to
get
be-
in here?
I don't know. It seems to be a recurring theme with me a lot. I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
She doesn't really watch where she's going over much. We've been here for only a few hours. You've been in here for likely a number of days at the very least. But what's important is that you're going to lead us to your former office so we can confront this imposter.
He lifts up his hat and points to his grey hair. You think this happened in a few days?
Yes.
I'm old.
Stress can do that to someone.
I'm sorry.
This cane was for show, and now I actually need it.
For fuck's sake.
Well,
Been a
maybe,
few days? Yeah.
maybe you can get yourself a nice candy cane. Come on.
Kind of rolls his eyes and goes, fine, fine, I guess I'll try and help you. Where did you want to go?
You know, for someone being saved and handed his factory back, you don't seem very grateful.
Yeah, we're trying to de-enslave the little orange people. I don't know what they are. Oompa Loompas. That's the one.
Enslaved?
Yeah,
Oh,
Those-
God.
strange man. Kind of force-fed them only chocolate, from what I can tell. Not a good diet. Trust me. Tried it for about a month. Did not go well.
This is the real backstory we need.
Oh no. This is how we're revealing Marie's backstory.
I'm just picturing her family finding her in her bedroom, just face and hands covered in chocolate, and she's just,
She just looks around and goes, "Oh, look at me!"
Don't look at me. I'm a monster.
No.
He kind of just shakes his head. He goes, I'm so sorry. I don't even remember my manners. Thank you so much for saying. I will try and help you, but things have probably changed so much. I don't know how much time. I am so confused. I don't know
Well,
what's
you need
going
to focus. I'm gonna grab his shoulders and I'm going to get in his face. I'm gonna shake him like once, not
Yep.
like to throttle him, but to like to shake him out of his stupor. And she's going to say, listen to me. There are people here, many hundreds of people that are going to be counting on you. Where's your backbone, man?
on. You're right. You need the location, right?
Yes.
So he
Mhm.
kind of describes like you need to go back to the factory, go through the old milking room and all of that, and he says at the end of the T junction, take a right instead. That's where
Are
my
you not
office
coming
used
with
to
us?
be. I will. I will. I need to sort out this mess. He
Good.
just kind of shakes his head.
Do you have any
Oh,
weapons or anything that we could use along the way?
He just lifts up his cane and says, I've still got this.
Talia takes a sort of dagger off her side and she just
You could use this if you need it. Oh, I also have a rapier as well, if you prefer.
Still hand the potentially crazy man sharp objects.
He then
well, you
proceeds
wanted to know if you had a weapon.
He then
No,
proceeds to lick his cane. All of a sudden, it just gets really sharp and starts turning to red and white, and you realise it's a really sharpened candy cane.
I was right. He did have a candy cane.
To clarify, Constancia was asking if he had like any hidden away secret weapons or experiments that might
Ah.
be useful in the coming battle. Not necessarily is he armed.
I,
Like a frag grenade that fires out like chocolate chips.
Or a
think-
potion that makes you float, or a camera that shrinks you, or
oh, God. I think I hid something away down here. Let me just try and get it. See, he just starts wandering down.
it's very convenient.
I know, right? Kind of just rummage around and pushes a brick. All of a sudden, a little compartment opens, and inside you find what looks like to be like a crystal sword of multiple colors.
Oh no.
I shall post it in here. That's not a very good image, is it? And that's in the music channel. I'm a professional.
Crystal
Starts playing
candy
Crystal
sword.
Sword.
That's funny.
There we go. I've always had this down here, just as an emergency. As he just kind of picks it up and just presents it to Constancia.
I will take it. This strange, multicolored, seemingly stone sword.
Onofe, I am sending some stats to you.
Honestly,
Really?
I just want to say it. I feel like this kind of place was made for my aesthetic. You know? Like, I fit here really well. So much candy.
I have to quickly go sort out my nephew. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Great.
I'm gonna quickly go loot then.
Yeah, same.
I might grab a snack in a sec.
Sure. I'll also use restroom. Be back.
Cool.
Sorry about that. Being the second favourite aunt, because apparently I don't own a PlayStation 4, has its disadvantages. Are people here? Am I on my own? Also, hello chat. I'm trying to get them to the next part for you guys soon. Is anyone actually here in voice chat? What the fuck? Everyone's just vanished! Let's have a look.
Right, I'm back.
I can read chat for a bit. Also, yeah, you're on live
Hello.
stream, by the way.
Hello.
Since no one else is here. But yeah. Yeah, no one in chat. No one in Discord. I went to talk to my nephew, is back, apart from Sam. Yeah, I got ditched, basically, Nifty. At least Sam's back out. Oh, he did leave a message, I just didn't see that.
Who, me?
Oh, no, that was something. Oh, I need to sort thing and put pillow over Gingerbread Man's hat.
Yeah,
Face.
Your uncle was like, you guys go ahead. I just need to sort something out. And I was like, just imagine him goes up to the bar and goes, you was a good friend. You was a good friend.
Great, so you killed poor Willy Wonka's only friend. Oh, someone else is back.
No, Willy Wonka did it, is what I...
We went to I went to go grab stuff and there was stuff happening and I said,
people who think in Discord who are thinking I'm talking to myself, I do have a Twitch chat up.
Yes.
So I am currently just talking to them for once in my life. They can hear you as well. Alex, I am not going to play that because that's not suitable. Maybe for the battle music later I will. You can open up my Twitch page if you want to talk to them.
You can open it up and pop out the chat separately and then reclose the Twitch page if you want to.
I tend not to interact with them because I'm too busy trying to corral a bunch of you guys into where I need you to be.
I'm just gonna look at the chat. I won't look at your stuff.
Yeah, it's fine.
How do I pop out the chat again?
Immigrant song, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that for the boss fight, sure. Fuck it.
I don't see anything.
Come from the land in the ice. Is that right? No, fuck
Are
me,
we
the
still waiting
lyrics
for
wrong.
Bean and Onafe?
Well, this is a-
Onafe slightly back.
Perfect time for an Oreo.
Because you sent me the stats for this weapon, Megan, are you sure it's sword?
You said you wanted help. I gave a suggestion. That's up to you.
That's alright. I might change that to whatever the
Hi.
fuck Onafe normally uses.
I just assumed if she's using a shield and a sword, I would assume it's a short sword. 'Cause
Hi.
there's a short sword and there's great axe.
I think she used a great sword and a shield at once. But on the picture of the sword, it does say any sword type.
That reminds me, Sam, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
What
nowhere
the
else is
fuck
in the
do you
sword.
actually look like?
Well, my character.
Yeah,
me.
some of us here don't actually know what you're wearing or anything like that, because you're quite quiet in game.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's fair enough. I am a quiet person.
You are, yes. It's alright, I don't mind.
No, it's like sort of military style leather armor with like a sort of slight chainmail under thing. It looks like sort of like reinforced leather, but it looks very militaristic.
Okay.
Not like something cobbled together. It's more got worn out iconography on it, on the shoulder and chest piece.
Or like an emblem of some sort.
Yeah, but it's quite worn away by this point. But you can tell there was something there, and it wasn't just like random armor.
And where are you on the height chart and the age chart? in human years, obviously you don't have to do elven years, but if you were in human years, how old would you be?
Like, I don't know, late 20s, sort of. Yeah, I would say like mid 20s to late 20s.
I
If it
think
was like human years.
Talia is 23, 24, roughly in elven years.
Yeah, I was thinking mine would be like, I don't know, like 25 or something. But like height wise, 6'7".
Because Talia is 5'4", 5'5". Yeah, 5'5". Bean is 5'2", 5'3".
5K.
5'2", which is my real life height.
Oh yeah, see, I thought, oh, elves are tall. I went, fuck it, I'll do my real life height and just do 6'7".
So at least with Bean, at least I know, and with you now, I know it's your real life height. At least I can imagine that quite roughly. And then I think Constance is quite tall, isn't she? I think she might be the tallest member of the group. I said hi in the group chat because I thought there were other people chatting in the stream chat, and there's no one else here, and I'm sad.
People come and go. They're waiting for a specific moment later on in this.
Well,
They're waiting for the adventure after this one.
Oh, okay.
When Marie and Constantia fuck.
Oh my.
Constantia is a reserved woman, and she will take a little bit more than a kiss on the cheek to get her in bed.
I know, I'm joking.
Megan, you know what we were talking about earlier with the two parties?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think both of Bean
What?
will definitely happen.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
gonna be happening, isn't it?
That's for sure. It's
What
DM
happened?
knowledge. You can't know this. It's DM to DM knowledge.
Yeah. Alright, are we all back then?
Give me like 1 second.
Alright.
Well,
Those of you
that's
still
what-
in chat, I will no longer be responding to you. Goodbye. This is your 10 minutes of chat interaction. Done.
Hey, I might interact with people in chat. I'm Megan playing Talia, by the way. I don't mind.
Scarlet
Come back.
Wolfie. Alright.
Wait, we're in chat?
I live stream all of these. I forgot to
Oh,
mention
yeah.
that this time as well.
Okay, so I assume
Five
Marie
people.
is like jumping in front of Constantia and taking the sword.
No, she's
No, I'm
she's
kidding.
letting me have it.
Alright.
But yeah, Willy Wonka kind of gets this multicolored sword and just hands it over to Constantia.
I'm gonna take the first one, the one with the purples and reds, because that kind of
Yeah.
jives with my aesthetic.
Also looks pretty cool.
I stay away from the greens and the yellows, you know.
Yeah.
Doesn't matches with Constantia's eyes.
Her blue eyes.
Exactly.
Blue and purple go very well together.
Willy
It's just she's wearing this raven feather cloak or whatever. So.
Wonka kind of comes out and goes, that's all that's around here that I know of. Unless he's hidden more, but yeah.
Alright. GM.
Yes?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
We need to talk about the stats on this weapon.
It was
We
a really-
can do it after the session.
Yeah, it
Am
was
I
a
going to
really
be hitting
quick.
anything this session? Because I need-
Just use your
I need
old
to know how
weapon
it
if you
works.
need to.
Use your own
sorry.
weapon stats. It was literally like very quick. We had to make.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
You could quickly do some flavour and just say there's a spell on it from Willy Wonka's Imposter, so you can't use it like until
On a
whatever
fae?
happens.
Just add
Yeah.
+1 to the damage and +1 to hit of your current weapon for now, and then we'll sort it out later.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, it might be OP, it might be underpowered, I don't give a crap.
No, I just need to know how it works. Because there are no damage values for the 15 or above effect.
I sent a 1d4 an area damage 1d4 and any creature within 5 to 10 feet was the rough stat would also take a 1d4 little
Including
damage.
allies.
Yeah,
I really want you to get like the Blue Moon Greatsword from Dark
of
Souls.
the splintering of the
Alright.
candy.
Alright.
Because this is giving me a headache, just use your default weapon for now, we'll sort it out and refine it
Dude.
later.
Dude, come on. It takes like a minute to do loot. It's, and then I get to actually use my thing. Like,
Just use it for that now. It's your normal sword with a +1 to all damage attacks, with a crystalline effect. Where on a certain, I said it was like a nat 20 or like a chance effect that the crystal will shatter, damaging things in the area and then reforming again. I was trying to help, but literally it was a really quick build.
I know loot also might be quick to do, but I've had to do many things, and today's literally my only day off. I've had 3 hours to get this session together, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to help out as well. That's why it was when Sparks asked.
So,
I just, I
Deal
thought
with
it'd be
it
a
for this
cool
session.
weapon for you.
We'll sort it out for next session. Yeah? And I
I can
am sorry.
even sort it out as well for you as well, Sparks. I don't mind.
Are we all okay?
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on then.
Okay.
As it goes awkwardly quiet.
Eh.
Waiting for one of you to take the lead.
I think we all feel a bit bad.
Okay.
So, Candyman, you said you were gonna lead us to your old office.
Yeah, I will show you the way. As he just kind of starts walking out. Waiting for the others to follow.
Ah, shit. Clicked on the wrong thing.
Who's this? Are they with you, or are they another one of those candy people?
They're not with us, but they're also not candy people. She's just weird and keeps on following us around places, but we don't know her, you know?
I was going to say, there you go. I was about to ask if Constantia's coming.
Okay then.
I'd just ignore her if I were you.
Lauren is seemingly quite concentrated on eating her bread and resting. You don't know what she's been through and all that. She doesn't really notice you guys as you walk past her. It's up to you if one of you want to alert her that you guys are going or not.
Nope.
Talia just kind of like waves, bye, and then kind of like stays quiet, like seemingly trying to keep to what Constantia told her.
Yeah, she
Constantia?
didn't say not to talk to her. She said, you know, maybe don't tell every stranger we come across our mission and this mythical being we work for.
Hey, Talia just Talia made us what she was told, that she was probably working for the same person. Talia is a very trusting person, as we've stated. She does not think about these things.
Alright, as you guys kind of just keep moving, I guess following Willy Wonka here.
Ah.
Poor Laura Lynn doesn't even really notice.
I mean, I did wave and shyly say bye and then walk away, so she does notice we are leaving, I would say, personally.
Yeah, in that case, she just kind of looks and goes, like, gives a questioning look, like, do I follow? Do I not? She doesn't really quite know what to do.
Talia just kind of side eyes the rest of the group, and just kind of like, she's not quite sure anymore. She's just feeling very shy and embarrassed, so she's not really quite sure what to do.
Poor Laurelyn here kind of pipes up. You know, if you want to get up the stairs and out that door, you kind of need a key. The rest of you could at least say goodbye.
I said bye.
True, you did, but the rest of them didn't. She kind of gets the key and just chucks it over to you. Goes, hope, to Talia.
Talia just kind of catches it.
She goes, hopefully down the line you can trust me if things work out that way. He's going away, he's like, good luck, bye.
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 Same to you, I guess. I don't really know what your deal is.
You don't know anything.
Marie not knowing anything, a compilation.
Marie still doesn't know shit. A sequel.
Group together for a teleport, even though you're all full health. Oh shit, I need to get Willy Wonka in that too. I'm guessing you guys just want to follow the direct instructions that you were given? Or, well, follow Willy Wonka to it?
Yeah, follow Willy Wonka.
You?
As you follow Willy Wonka, he kind of goes into the factory, looks around and goes, but this place is way more machine-based than it used to be, good god! He's kind of in shock, although he sees a couple of the Oompa Loompas getting arms and getting ready to fight. You move into the next room with all the genetic testing, and there is fighting in here. There's a couple of brownies, like the flying brownie fit guys, some gingerbread men. They're all fighting along with the Oompa Loompas, keeping them out of your way.
I was going to ask, are they joining the Oompa Loompas, or are they fighting against the Oompa Loompas?
They are fighting. And you make it to your corridor, and I'm guessing you all want to turn right instead of left.
Turn right instead of left, because that's what he said.
Yep. As you all come, ignore the dirt, by the way.
Oh.
Can you guys see all that?
Oh, nice. I don't see any dirt, but...
Wait.
We have room.
Okay, you guys don't see yourselves. There we go.
Ah, yeah. There we are.
Oh, and the hamster. There we go.
It's on her hat. I don't want to delete it when it's not actually there, just in
It's
case,
fine.
you know, don't bring it back, but technically it kind of just comes and goes, because it can go into a pocket dimension where it needs to.
So, ahead of you is, well, a guy that you saw earlier in a bright purple suit, also with a hat and cane. Take a closer look at him and you notice he seems to be kind of trying to imitate the guy that you just rescued. He looks at him and goes, oh, it's you. The health inspectors and him. He's escaped. You helped him, I assume?
Bitch, we might have. And?
Yes, the health inspector's coming in like, we found this man in your recycling center. It's very unhygienic.
Roll a
It's
persuasion
14.
if you want.
It's
No, I'm not
14
actually
violations.
saying that. I'm just imagining if we still keeping with the things, be like, this is a violation.
It's up to you what you guys want to do.
His clothes aren't recyclable.
I just want to give Constancia a turn to chance to say things. When we get in these situations, Constancia never seems to get to say anything, and she's the more charisma forward one.
Go ahead.
Do you have anything to say, Constancia, or should we just?
No, go ahead.
Yes, we found him, and we came here to uh stop you, I guess, or something.
Okay, y'all really aren't sounding threatening right now. We're here to cut your dick off.
Holy shit!
This cane's going somewhere.
What? This can's going somewhere the sun don't shine, darling.
It's not going to smell like bubblegum and sweets when it comes out.
Like, wherever it goes, it's gonna be minty fresh afterwards.
This lollipop is going in and all the way out the other side. Okay?
He kind of looked. Roll an intimidation check.
You'll be able to taste this lollipop when I'm done.
He looks you up and down and goes, "You're not health inspectors, are you?"
Nope.
Right.
Sorry.
So just who in the hell are you?
Your worst fucking nightmare, baby.
Reed is going all out.
He kind of looks you up and down and goes, "Alright. Looks like I can't get my guards to do this. I guess I'm gonna have to dispatch of you myself then." So he just kind of plonks his cane downwards.
Do you have to? Why can't you just go make your own factory? Maybe, you know. I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Damn it.
He rolls even lower. Oh, apparently Laurelyn's in this fight, even though she's not. But anyway.
I'm guessing we need to roll initiative.
Yes. He kind of looks you up and down and goes, "No. You are meant to already be dead. You saved that fool of an old man. I will deal with you myself if I must."
Yay. Your boy rolled pretty fucking high this time. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Go Marie.
I didn't fall in the chocolate river this time. I'm rolling high today. This week's got 2 weeks worth of luck.
Give me one second. I will get some music and all of that up in a second. Actually, was past me
Constance,
smart.
you've got a little quiet there. Are you okay? I'm concerned Constance might not be able to hear.
I believe she can hear. She can hear. She's just having a bit of problems at the moment, and she's just sorting stuff out.
Oh, okay. I was just worried about it for a sec.
Just a table count that's difficult to write.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Sure, that one. See?
Oh yeah.
Look, if you're gonna say anything on effect, I got combat music this time.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Don't be sad.
My senpai is proud of me. My life is done. My life is
No,
done. No. Yeah, I just commit suicide right this second. My life goal is done.
Just pulls out Japanese samurai sword. Just knocks
Yeah.
it together.
This entire D&D campaign is over now. I'm taking breath to go. Bye.
I have passed the challenge. Right. Did I loop it? Yes, I looped it. Sam, it is your go first, my boy.
Right, I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna fire my bow.
Guess that's within 30 feet.
Yes.
And what is your bow?
Oh, I can click to roll damages.
So, do you want to do this? Because you missed, by the way, but it's up to you.
I missed. Why has
So-
it now got a weird system where I can click?
It's been updated, that's why.
So if I do that, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So you go to fire your bow, and it just hits his cane as he just kind of shrugs it off of it and puts it back down with a thud. That wasn't a multi-go, was it? You only get one
No.
shot with that.
I mean, I could do like a bonus. Oh no, I can't do a bonus thing with it. Never mind.
Next up is Marie.
Marie is just kind of gonna move over here because she can't reach him on one turn without going into melee, and like obviously she can't attack, so she's just like getting her fucking great club ready. So she's just preparing herself just in case. Like, just in case she approaches.
Alright, so you're not attacking this turn, right?
No, I'm not.
Are you reserving an action basically in case something happens?
Oh, yeah. If he gets into melee, I'm going to swing at him, but like, unless
Do you
that
want to take a
happens-
defensive stance?
Sure, that.
That gives you, I believe, plus 5 AC to hit.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting
A
plus 5
disadvantage, as Onofave lovely reminded me.
Okay. Disadvantage to hit, yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Talia, it is your go.
Fantastic. Talia she's gonna take a little proactive stance and stand in front of the other Willy Wonka, sort of just seemingly understanding what that he may not quite like the other one being around, and she's going to yes, the true Willy, and she's going to she's going to load her candy cane crossbow and shooty at dang, that doesn't hit.
You also fire, and it too surprisingly hits directly on the spot the other one did, as the hamster fucking rolls puts his hands together evilly, as it does not hit.
Such a good familiar.
If you're gonna fail, fail in style.
Yeah.
Constancia, it is your go.
Alright, I'm gonna move up and defensive stance.
Okay. Willy Wonka, what do you wish to do? I suppose that's my move.
For a second, I thought you were like introducing some other person in the group. I was like, what?
He's gonna move up, kind of dodge the tables, and just jump on this table, standing upright.
Old man
For a frail man that needed
Oh,
a cane and could barely
man.
walk a minute ago, he's just like mounted a table and sprinted at someone.
Yeah, man.
And there goes Talia's plan out the window.
And he's gonna take a piece of candy out of his pocket and throw it at the other Willy Wonka.
Oh dear.
He does this. The other Willy Wonka just kind of stands there, opens his mouth, and eats it whole, and just doesn't give a damn.
Oh,
Right.
Well,
Evil
that's
Willy
fine.
Wonka. Too many Willy Wonkas. Fuck my life. He's gonna also jump up on the table, right next to the other one. And try and
The
hit the
homoerotic
Willy Wonka.
tension. The homoerotic of these two Willy Wonkas.
It's a hit. What the fuck is this shit anymore?
Who knows, honestly.
Dealing 7 damage. Poor fellow. Ooh. And an additional -3. Alright. As you look at the original Willy Wonka, he already looks like he's on his last legs. It looks like his age has catched up to him. You don't think he might not be able to take another blow.
You understand we don't have any healers, and he charged into melee, so this is on him.
I know. Oh, actually, no. Willy Wonka gets movement after this, doesn't he? So after doing this, his 10. It's gonna start running out and literally just jump out the fucking window.
Does our Willy Wonka get a attack because disengaged?
Opportunity.
Yes, he does indeed. Thank you for that. And unfortunately, he goes to swipe and he misses. This Willy Wonka, as he jumps out, you don't hear anything for a little bit, but then you just hear kind of like an oof, as you assume, who knows, maybe he hurt himself jumping out of a fucking building.
So is it my turn?
It is your turn indeed.
I'm going to move to this window, which is within 30. Yeah. And I'm going to attempt to fire an arrow at Willy Wonka that just jumped out the window.
Alright. As you look out the window, by the way, below, you see it's the factory from earlier. Not just random grass dirt. Shh. Roll to hit.
Alright.
Yep, that's a hit. Roll damage.
Nice. Because it's over 20, do I get anything for the roll to hit, or is it just like...
Was it a nat
But I
20?
have to land on the 20.
how much do I get plus?
It's an 18.
Ah, yeah. Doesn't show me anymore. It doesn't show me it's 18 plus. It just gives me... Oh, I'll hover over it. Ah.
Who's in the chat? Hello.
What?
Someone's in the chat.
Oh, that chat.
Saying hello.
Oh god.
Yep, that deals 10 damage to it.
In DiMaggio's.
It is now Marie's go.
I hate to do this, but Marie is chaotic stupid. So Marie is gonna take... How much of her movement is that? 15 feet of her movement. Run up to the window. Then jump out of it after Willy Wonka. To attack him with her Great Club lollipop thing.
Alright, hang on, one at a time. Roll a acrobatics check, would you? To see if you take any fall damage.
14...
You take no damage.
Fuck yeah.
You swiftly land in a roll, ready to fight.
And
Superhero landing.
she just looks at Willy Wonka, says, "Hi there, sweetie," and just Great Club lollipop. Ugh.
You go to swing, but obviously you're a bit disorientated after your landing as you just completely miss.
Yeah, and that's Marie.
It
That's
is.
all she can do.
My turn?
If you are finished, it is Talia's go.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. So, can I, if I'm assuming the fact that you said was fall damage, if I'm standing here, or like within view of him, I cannot see him if I'm still in the room? I'm not by the window?
He's pretty close, like he's just fallen straight down, so you can't see him unless you're right at the window looking over.
Damn.
There's a second window.
Can we just appreciate that no one's reacted to Marie being chaotic stupid and just jumping out a window?
Hey, you're the barbarian, that's what you do.
Yeah, in fairness.
Burning hands? Oh, I could do that. No, I must take a 3D.
Oh, you could move... Could you move Marshmallow? How far can Marshmallow move? Because you can cast Marshmallow.
Yeah, I'm just checking if it's a touch spell. That's what I was trying to look through and what Marie was taking.
Burning Hands will have a 15-foot cone. Pretty
Yeah, Burning Hands Spirit. I was just checking because it had the word hands in it, and I was like, aha! But I was wrong. Ice Knife, no. I'm terribly sorry. If you want, Constantia, you can take, if the DM allows it, Constantia can go before Talia, and she'll take her turn after Constance, if that's allowed. Because I'm still just trying to figure out what
I
can
will
do.
allow it just to keep pace with things. Constancia, it is your go.
How far down of a drop is it?
About 10 or 15 feet. If
Can
you,
I land on him?
yeah, you can try.
I'll try to like tackle him from the sky.
All right. Give me one split second.
All
All
it's
of
here is the
you.
Assassin's Creed Eagle.
It's raining bisexuals. Okay. That's where the thing is now.
Oops, didn't mean to rotate you. Sam, you're standing above the window, aren't you?
Yes.
And Constantius kind of on him. Roll a acrobatics check, I guess, or the other one.
Oh,
Athletics, I mean, by the other one. So-
Acrobatics or athletics, whatever one you think applies better.
oh, are we still in the room? I just looked back at the map. I was looking at something and looked back at the map, and now it's completely changed.
You're still in the office. This is kind of just below it, where they've dropped down into.
Is Talia tilted sideways?
Yes,
Or is that...
she's a gangster.
There you go. And Marshmallow seemed to have disappeared, but that's fine.
Marshmallow's in the room on one of the machines.
Yeah, he's just laughing maniacally as he goes around.
Just like pulling wires out and chewing through cables.
Yeah.
So you try and land on him. You do manage it. So roll a 1d3 for me.
Okay.
That's damage towards you, and he also takes a 1d3 towards himself.
That's fine.
Do you want to say anything for this, or do you want me to narrate it?
I was going to use my action to try and grapple him upon landing on him.
Yeah, you can still do that.
That's probably...
That's a dex check, isn't it, from him?
He can defend with either acrobatics or athletics. It's a opposed roll.
Also, I just want to say the turn orders disappeared for me. I'm not sure if that's a thing.
Oh yeah, it's not
Because we switched maps, only Sparks can see the initiatives because the tokens that were rolled are on a different map.
Ah, okay. I can still see it, so I will do a thing for you. I guess I need to remember.
If Constantia is down, I'll go because it's a new member.
Oh, looks like I actually grabbed
Yeah,
him.
you've grabbed him.
Okay, you're still in the stuff.
He's grappled, which means his movement is 0, but otherwise, no other effects.
Talia, it is your go. You're about 30 feet with difficult terrain in between you from the window.
Okay, I would like to make an acrobatics to like basically go over the table, if that's okay, or anything you would deem to be the right roll for it,
Alright.
to try and make the distance and use all of my movement, my 35 feet of movement to just try and get to the
Roll
window.
an acrobatics. Let's see how well this goes. Well, shit. You successfully leap over that table and chair like there's no tomorrow. Just as you get to the edge, you start to fall over. Like you're going to fall out, but you grab onto the side of the thing and stabilize yourself, ready to fight.
Yeah, I don't go. I'm just going over the table and then landing in front of the window. And
Yep,
just,
you nearly went out, but you grabbed on, you stabilized yourself really well.
and she loads up her crossbow, and because I'm not quite sure if there's any other enemies nearby, so I am going to just use her crossbow for now and not use any of her spells. Where is it? There we go.
That does not hit.
Yeah, no, this is definitely the boss for sure. He's tough.
You guys are really shit at hitting rolls. What can I say? You go to fire, and you just completely miss. He stares up at you guys like, what the fuck are you doing? It is now Willy Wonka's go. He is gonna charge straight out the window as well.
Someone stop him.
He's gonna follow suit of some of the others.
He can't take another hit. Proceeds to jump out of like a 15-foot high window.
Absolutely no self-preservation.
He has been locked in a basement for who knows how long.
He's a
Holy
fucking mental
shit.
case.
So, you know at the beginning of the original Willy Wonka, when he pretends to fall over and then just does a somersault? He does that when jumping out the window. He just stands up in thunderous applause from nowhere, seemingly. You don't know where this applause has come from, and bows.
Some of it from Marie.
And he decides to try and hit the other Willy Wonka with his cane. That is a hit. Fucking hell, this old Willy Wonka's doing all the shit for you.
Oh, at least you know the armor class now.
Or at least some of the threshold.
Well,
I have no idea what
someone
they
got a
have.
14 earlier and it was a miss, and 15's a hit.
Oh. Well, now we know the AC.
Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, he goes to whack him over the side and just completely misses. Right.
Where's the thing? Well, rolled a 14. Can't remember.
In all honestly, I've slightly screwed up the enemy Willy Wonka's rolls. He actually gets turns more often than he has been, but I thought I would let you off that because I fucked up. Now it's his turn, it's going to start taking effect, okay?
Okay.
Right, he kind of surrounded by fucking everyone, some people above as well. Let's see where he can fucking move to.
He can't. He's grappled.
Thank you, Onifei, for reminding me. That's
He
a
can
very good
spend
point.
his action to reattempt the athletics or acrobatics check to break it.
So, he just kind of lifts up his cane. And all of a sudden there's a nauseating, sugary mist from his cane that comes up within a 15-foot cone. Every creature in this cone must make a DC 11 Constitution throw.
Yeah, I know what this. I know which one this is.
Those of you who are up in the window still, so Eldrin and Talia,
Oh, we're fine.
I'm gonna say you just about miss this.
Oh, I thought it was fine 'cause it's like 15-foot drop, so it's 15
Yeah.
feet away.
You guys don't get hit by this. Those of you still in the window. The rest of you.
Just looks at Talia, looks at the bow and crossbow we both have, and just like, yeah, let's stop it.
Yeah, that a little like fist bump moment of like. Go range find.
Which way is he shooting it?
Oh,
Don't
so,
remember.
Oh, 'cause it's
Thank
code,
you.
yeah.
oh, it's a cone as well.
What arc is
It's gonna fire towards Marie. So it will hit Willy Wonka and Marie.
You mean constant? Oh. Six. Fuck.
Willy Wonka has also thrown. The good Willy Wonka has also failed his throw, so you take 2d6 poison damage.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck.
Did I just close out of roll 20? I fucking did.
How much does Willy Wonka weigh? Because can Talia like just lift him out of there so he's not an idiot?
If he's, I doubt Willy Wonka weighs less than 5 pounds.
He has been in a prison cell for a while and is probably skin and bones. How much does bones of an average human male weigh?
This is true.
18. Tight. So Willy Wonka's probably dead.
Willy
Good
Wonka
boy.
now really, really looks like he is on his last fucking leg. He just can't fucking cope anymore. He's so done. He's still standing just about. As it is now Eldrin's go.
I'm gonna fire another arrow at Willy Wonka.
That hits. Just about. Dealing 5 damage to him. And then it is Marie's go.
Marie is going to get big angry and
Can I use that
Do-
rage?
use that fucking rage, bitch.
Kill the boss battle. Do it. Do it.
Marie's hangry. She hasn't had a proper meal. She's like,
Yeah. Marie's hangry. She's going back to those days where she would just eat chocolate for about a month. And
war
Everybody's
flashback.
Just starts
gonna-
eating the club.
She's gonna look over at the good Willy, say, "Get the fuck out of here now!" and swing at the bad Willy. 'Cause
So all I hear is the good Willy swings at the bad Willy.
So yeah.
Oh, thank you for the reminder, whoever that was in chat. We've got a request for a custom fighting song, so fuck it, because I'm lazy.
Sure, do it.
Is this her rage song?
Yes, this is her
Zen
rage song.
Is Zen 23 the Alex we know, or is it just an Alex you know?
I don't fucking know. I don't remember anyone. What the fuck am I doing?
Hello, anyway, Zen.
Wait, is that actually it? No. I thought it was a Led Zeppelin Immigrant Song.
Oh dear,
not.
Zen seems unhappy about something.
I
Yeah,
can't
fuck 'em.
see any updates in the music channel.
Don't worry about it. I've just changed the combat song. Anyway, go on with your
Okay.
shit. Ignore me.
Yeah, so she's just swung, smacked, and 7 damage is essentially what just happened. Because I got 20 on my to hit.
Don't you roll with an advantage or something? If it's a crit?
Let me just double check. Strength checks and saving throws. Yeah, no, I don't have that. It's just resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and
Alright.
slashing, so...
Yeah, you hit him, and for a split second, you kind of see his arm half just detach and then kind of come back.
What?
It is Talia's go.
Oof. The only I can do quite a few spells, but the problem is that everyone would probably get incinerated.
I'm
Anything
fine
that's-
with it being incinerated. 'cause
Yeah, but the Willy Wonka is probably the good Willy is probably not someone I should be attempting to incinerate. I have a feeling that it will not do well if we incinerate.
I mean, seeing as you're also 15 feet up, surely that can assist with not hitting the good Willy.
What do you say, DM? Would that be?
What spell are you doing?
I was thinking potentially doing Ice Knife, which it doesn't burn, so that could be a safer one, or Burning Hands. I'm just double checking that I do actually have the ability to use Burning Hands. I'm pretty sure I do.
Isn't Burning Hands a touch?
No, Burning Hands is not touch. It is a distance spell.
I guess because of where
yes,
you
it
are,
can
you
do
can
flank
just
spell.
basically aim it straight down if you so wish.
Where is it? I just had it. Burning Hands. You hold your hands, your thumbs touching, blah blah blah. Each creature in a 15-foot cone. That's the only problem.
Oh yeah, you
could you
would
argue-
basically aim it straight down. So you might
and-
you would hit Marie with it, but you wouldn't hit Willy Wonka.
Fantastic. Or Ice Knife. Making it in 1D. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Burning Hands. I'm looking over Ice Knife because it does slightly more damage, but I would go with Burning Hands. I'm gonna need the bad Willy to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Not a Constitution, Dexterity saving throw, please.
Evil Willy needs to make a dexterity, yes?
Yes.
Also, to the person who just DM'd me, I did get it. I will get to you in a second if you so wish.
I shall burn him with flame.
21.
Damn it. So he only takes half damage on a successful save, because I'm guessing it's going off of my save DC, which is 12. So, yeah, he succeeds, but he shall be taking half of this, which is roll.
Ironically, I've forgotten to give him the extra turns he deserves, so fuck it, you're getting an easier boss fight. Shh.
Nope, it did not.
Sparks,
work.
Yes.
sometime look into legendary actions. They're a little more. They're a little less game breaking than giving a boss 2 whole turns per round. But they
Oh,
can,
it's so much worse than that.
they can help
Half of
alleviate
13.
a boss being outnumbered with this.
do.
Hang on, I'm just doing maths in my brain. That should be 6. Supposed to be 6.5, but I'm assuming it's rounded down, so 6 damage.
We'll round it up because I'm kind. -7.
So yeah, Tilly just stands up and you just see this. You guys are watching. You just see this like tunnel of fire just come from the window. As Talia's just kind of sticking her hands out the window and directing the flames down.
Constancia, it is your go when you so wish.
Sure.
You okay, Constancia?
I am holding a hand on to them. And I think I'm going to use my action to do a melee attack.
Just do like a WWE like World Wrestling move, just slam him back.
Yeah. Well, I've got one hand on him, so I'm going to try to headbutt him, kind of like a monk. It's 19. to hit.
Ooh. I thought it hit. Based on what we know.
Just pause for a second.
Sparks?
Sorry, I am
Just
doing
for a
many
moment.
things at once. Yes,
Oh,
that's a
sorry.
hit.
Sorry, I didn't hear. I was cutting out.
That was to see if he hit, right?
Yep.
Yep, you hit. Most definitely.
9 bludgeoning damage. And then I'm going to bring up my knee.
Alright,
Try to
once
hit him
may I
again.
quickly?
Sure.
As you do this, you kind of just look at his arm, and his arm just goes flying off as he starts to look a bit weakened and shocked that you've managed to even hurt him.
Dang.
Oh,
Toasty Willy had been punched in the face.
his arm came off?
Entirely off. It's your turn to do your knee.
Is he still grappled by chance?
Yes, he is still grappled.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure like the arm coming off wasn't him
Wait.
breaking out of the grapple.
I assume you basically grabbed some form of his body.
Yeah. Okay. And offhand swing
Oh, for fuck's sake.
for only 3 more damage, because I don't get modifier to that.
Alright.
So I knee him in the stomach.
Slash. Right, it's Willy Wonka's. Good go. I am not sure. That's something you would have to ask Onofe Marie. We'll add it to the next one, if so.
No. Restrained gives advantage, which is a more extreme form of grappling, which requires special circumstances or a feat.
Like entangled, I believe. If you use this, if you use the spell entangle, I believe that adds restraint to it.
Okay. I was just curious.
Willy Wonka goes to hit the other Willy Wonka, swipes, completely misses. Luckily, Marie and Constantia both duck at the right time, as it just kind of swings over all of their heads.
I told y'all to run.
Never! This fool needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, we can do that. Run.
So, it is now the other Willy Wonka's go. Who is once again going to do a Sugar Haze, as it's so cool. Oh no, he's not. He can't do that multiple times in a row, apparently. Well done, brain. He's going to melee attack the weakest person in your party, which is unfortunately Willy Wonka.
Marie's gonna look into the camera like she's on The Office.
And he hits. He picks up his own cane, whacks it around the head of the other, dealing... No. Come on. 5 damage. As he does...
Constantia,
Up.
Uses her reaction to interpose her shield, reducing the damage by 9.
Nicely done. As he does, he goes to hit and just hits the shield, and nothing really happens. Eldrin, it is your go.
Eldrin.
Why was my mic off?
Hey.
You're a dumb bitch.
I don't know how much has been missed, but I'm going to jump out the window and join the fight.
You've been silent for a good long while.
Oh, yeah, that's my fault. Oh, when people say stuff that, like, sounds like it could be directed to you at the exact same time, like, just after you say something, but you have your mic
Yeah,
muted and
no,
you're not sure.
It's a weird phenomenon that whenever you're muted, inevitably someone will say something that sounds like they're replying to you, and you will not realize.
Exactly right. Like, I went, oh, I'll finally jump out the window and join my turn, and then you laughed on it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then somebody was like, hello, and I was like, oh. So, do I have to roll acrobatics to jump out the window, yeah?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm guessing I'm there.
I mean, last session
Unless
we
you
had
want
some,
to
like,
jump on
tight
him.
combat.
No.
Okay.
You would it.
Right. and
Do
then
an
I'm going-
Assassin's Creed, like, fall and stab him as you fall.
I'm going to attack.
Yes, that hits. Roll damage.
9 damage.
9.
And
Was that a crit or not?
no.
Alright.
You can hover over the number and it will tell you.
That's very useful. I'm not used to this new system of rolling.
No, I'm not.
Neither
I'm
am I.
gonna use my bonus action as the 2-weapon fighting to
Yep.
attack again.
That's a
If that
miss.
misses. And now, because we had a short rest, I'm gonna use action surge, so I can use another bonus action and try and attack him again.
Never fucking giving you a short rest again.
But
I'm
I've got
joking,
nothing
I'm
else to spend my
joking.
bonus action on at the moment.
Does that hit? That misses.
So yeah, the armor class is definitely 14 then.
No, if it's on the armor class or above it hits.
Oh, okay, so it's 15 then.
There you go, mate.
Oh, it had to be over.
It is now Marie's go.
Marie is going to try and hit the bad Willy, knowing I can't keep saying bad Willy.
Just say the
Yes,
Wonka.
yeah. Yeah, we could be saying the bad Wonka, but we're just like, nah, Willie.
You just shout, let's
Talking
get this
about
Wonka.
torture.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Sam, I heard that.
I said Wonka.
I know.
What a wonka.
What a Wonka.
What a big Wonka.
I bet he's been having a wonk in his office.
This is not a child-friendly stream.
I mean, we're beating the shit out of Willy Wonka. Of course, it's not child friendly.
Hey, you never.
Okay. Marie's gonna use her great club to beat the naughty little Wonka.
Do you know that new club you have?
Roll to see if Marie gets.
Swing in a mess.
That new club you have, just, even if you miss it, still do that thing where it might crumble on them and make them, what is it, panic because they're covered in goo or something?
No, but you did just remind me that that's something that should have happened last time.
Yeah, because I couldn't remember if you did it or not. I was like, I swear that was an action, but I can't remember what needed to happen to activate it.
Yeah, it's whenever you deal damage to a creature with this weapon, the target must make a dexterity saving throw, DC 12. On a failed save, the target is partially covered in melted candy and is all like, ew, gross, their wording, not mine, and has disadvantage on its next attack. So,
Well,
yeah,
I forgot about that. So,
so did I, don't worry.
next
I
time you
didn't.
hit, that will take effect. Just
Hell
like
yeah.
this guy's apparent multiple goes per turn, which he still has not taken because he's apparently a moron. Tadia, it is your go. Up in the window.
Check out my
Talia.
most recent DM when you get
Alright.
a chance.
Talia is just going to move slightly within range, because unfortunately she can't. She's smart enough to know that not to jump down.
Yeah,
into
you'll
the
die
frame.
from the fall.
Probably. She's gonna stand at the window and crossbow him yet again because she's pretty much out of spells.
Joe, did you
Yeah,
not get any
no.
spells back from the short rest?
I did, but I've got a thing called Arcane Recovery, but I use that in my last short rest, and I only get it in between every long rest, so I need to have a nap before I can do that. And then when I do a long rest, all of my spells will come back.
I used my turn to take a nap.
Fuck's sake. But yes, Talia, unfortunately that misses.
Yeah, no, Talia's not very good at this.
Unfortunately, even your hamster hasn't helped you this time. I don't think he's even been brought into this fight, apparently.
Oh no,
but
He is. He's on
sitting
the
on
machine at the bottom.
Some machine.
machine.
oh, he's busy making candy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm imagining there's some sort of like piston that's kind of moving and it's like going up and down in sort of circular motion. He's just sitting on that going.
Constantia.
I'm actually. He's just got his head in the machine ripping
My
out
turn?
wires.
Okay.
Probably.
Bolt. I had something typed up and I deleted it when I posted that. Alright, I guess second verse, same as the first. I do another. I just continue to beat the shit out of him with my fists. And feet.
Just holding him with one hand, just punching him in the
22 to
It's
hit.
working well.
Seems
Yeah.
like I'm the one who can roll to hit.
It's
I
really-
rolled-
like
I'll get one.
he's used to like dodging spells or weapons. He's not used to somebody literally just grabbing him and punching him in the face.
Alright, that's another 10 total, bludgeoning damage.
As Constantia hits him multiple times, he starts to change a little bit. And you swear, his other arm has just been replaced by gingerbread cookie.
Uh-oh.
It is now Willy Wonka's go. The good Willy Wonka. This guy is way too prideful and a bit of a twat. He's gonna stand and
Tunes.
fight.
Go ahead.
He goes to swing again. Completely fucking misses.
Oh shit! I just realised something. When the bad Willy Wonka used a spell, but anyone could have done an opportunity attack to use the spell.
No, that's not. That's
Oh,
not
I
a
thought-
thing in the
I
system.
thought. Oh, because it says opportunity on my sheet, and I looked it up, and it was like if they use like a ranged attack or spell, then you're within
That's
like
Pathfinder.
ah.
You may have redirected to a Pathfinder page.
Well, reactions opportunity attack. Maybe that should not be on my character sheet.
If he moves 5 feet out of your threatened square, you can get an opportunity attack on him.
Marie's
Otherwise-
rage. Oh,
Willy
Marie's
Wonka.
rage. Never mind, I can type that.
So this Willy
Very
Wonka
angry.
has finally started to run a little bit. As he does, the evil Willy Wonka decides to use his sugar haze, and he starts spewing out another sugary mist from his cane towards the other Willy Wonka, and it does hit him, dealing a /R46 13
Yeah.
damage, and with this, you can tell that he starts to kind of fade away, and all of a sudden he
Right.
starts to just turn to dust and just vanish in front of all of you.
Who? Which one?
Gene
The
Wilder, I
good
think we've
Gene
seen-
Wilder. He tried.
Why are you killing Gene Wilder?
He kind of
Why-
turns to
why-
dust.
Why is Wonka not attacking us? The ones who are literally right next to him, beating the crap out of him.
It is now Eldrin's go.
I'm gonna attack him again. What an asshole.
He is such a fucking asshole, right? You deal another fucking 7 damage to him. I've gone
I
into my
know.
Irish accent, right?
And then I'm gonna use my tool weapon fighting to attack him again.
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
Shit.
Now, with his half gingerbread arm, he's seemingly got finally powered up, and the DM's remembered that he gets multiple attacks now. So it is Willy Wonka's go again. So he's decided to try and bonk Eldrin's over the head with his cane. That's not the right roll.
What is it? Dude, nah.
It's still a fucking miss! He goes to whack Eldrin over the head, completely misses. Kind of swears underneath his breath. Eldrin, did you have your go, or is it your go now?
I just had mine.
So it is now Marie's go.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Great club. It's broke.
It is broke indeed. It is now Talia's go.
Oh no. Oh shooty shoot. DM, quickly before I shoot, can I, as a bonus action after I've attacked, do an insight check on Bad Willie over here and see if I can, based on the fact that he's changing, can I get like a look into him and see if he's actually trying to see if he is what he appears to be, or if he's like a fake or something?
Sure
like
thing.
a double. Thank you. So that's my attack. 16. Did I finally hit him?
That's a hit.
Talia shoots at him with a candy crossbow and deals 6 damage.
Marshmallow kind of looks up and, like, from his making of candy, looks shocked, like you've actually finally done something.
Talia's moved by that roll. And then I'm gonna roll an insight check to determine what the hell is going on with him. 24!
Not 20, can I just say?
As you look deeply
natural,
into
yes.
this Wonka's eye, you just see something of pure hatred and greed. And even beneath that, further still, you see that he's not what he quite seems to be. He seems to be some kind of candy lord from another realm that has kind of possessed something else. And as you chip away more at his human armor, more of that candy lord will be revealed.
So is it a fake person we're fighting and he's like beaming into him, or is it? I'm just trying to understand.
You're definitely hurting and killing him when you deal damage, but you're chipping away more and more at his fake persona that he's put over on top of himself. Yes, thank you. It's basically Wreck-It Ralph.
Can we just chop his head off?
Talia's gonna shout before I turn in. Says, he's using some sort of illusion. He's not what he appears to be. Which is probably a bit obvious at this point, but she's gonna shout it at. That's the only way I can figure out how to phrase it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Talia essentially just in a short, brief way tries to inform them what she's discerned from looking into him.
I will look at that in a second. Person who just sent me a DM, and it is Constancia's go.
Alright, so he appears to be some sort of creature beneath this human suit. You know what? I'm gonna draw that sword I just got.
Yeah, that's all good. Cool.
And
Yep.
but I only got 2 hands. So
For
I'm gonna
those
draw
of
it.
you who don't know, Constancia is right now finally drawing, like she long should have had a go if the stars aligned, her giant crystal candy longsword.
Longsword or greatsword?
Fantastic.
It's a longsword.
longsword.
Okay.
Um,
I wasn't sure if you had a greatsword like your normal weapon and just like replaced
no,
it.
the one on my back is a great sword. But I was, if the stars had aligned and we had money and I had ever went to a shop, I was going to buy a longsword.
Ah!
But I am going to kind of like let my shield fall back to my back, and with my free hand draw the longsword and try to slash it. As I'm using my free hand to hold on to him, so I'm no longer has my shield up. So let's see if this is worth it.
I think that's definitely worth it.
Okay. Here we go. As I smash the sword into him, it explodes, sending candy shrapnel into him and reforming a moment later. Is that correct?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Alright. It is now, unfortunately, the other Willy Wonka has moved on. It is this Willy Wonka's go. He kind of sizes you all up and down, trying to work out the weaknesses in your group.
Oh,
Is everyone okay?
yeah, I just heard you repeating like a few
Yeah.
seconds.
Bit odd. Alright, he looks you all up and down, discussing, yeah, with himself, because he's fucking mad, apparently. Who to
I
hit?
mean,
He goes to hit. Marie goes completely fucking misses like a moron.
Oh, for a second I thought you rolled a d4 to see who he swung at.
No. Eldrin,
I mean,
it
that's one way to
is
determine.
your go.
I'm going to attack him again.
Are you? Shock horror.
I know, right? Damn.
You go to hit, you miss your first swing. I'm assuming you have another one up your sleeve.
Well, it's in my hand, but yeah.
All of a sudden, out of your sleeve, another sword pops out.
A hidden blade.
Exactly.
I
And that
could
one
make
hits.
you one of those. I could
Ooh.
make you a hidden blade.
Oh, that'd be cool. Like 2 hidden blades. Like,
You'll have to ask Talia for it though, but you can make it. If DM allows.
You deal 8 damage. As you do so, you chop off his other arm. Out of it just pops another kind of gingerbread arm. Instead of a cane, he does just generally have a massive candy cane instead. Sure. It is now Willy Wonka's go. So he's gonna swing again. Is he? Oh, do I want to do something else? So he's gonna pull out a piece of candy out of his pocket and throw it at Eldrin. Do you mind making a wisdom check save?
yes. What check is that?
Just click on the
Wisdom.
little button by wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save, apparently.
Fine.
Okay. You are charmed for 1 minute.
Hang on.
Oof.
Against being charmed, our magic can't put you to sleep.
That's
Oh, sorry,
okay.
advantage
Elves
against
have
being charmed.
advantage, so he gets to roll
Yeah.
twice and take the
Roll
better.
once more. See if you get more
Sorry,
than a plus
it-
0.
It said A against being charmed. And I was like, what does the A mean? So I just went against being charmed. I was like, hang on.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if you're an elf, we have an advantage being against being charmed.
So he's thrown a piece of candy at you, and you've caught it in your hand, and for some reason you just must lick it. You are now charmed for 1 minute, and you can do nothing but lick this piece of candy. If you take damage or another creature uses its action to jostle you, then you will return to normal.
Marshmallow. Marshmallow.
Marie,
Give me a push.
it is your go.
It's actually pretty clever use of him there.
So Marie is gonna try and fucking swing and hit. And
That's a miss.
She gets in a. Can we just appreciate that Marie's rolled like 3 14s in a row?
I don't even know what to say. Talia, it's your go. Meanwhile, Marshmallow is over here looking really devious.
Hang on.
You're not sure if
But,
he's maybe influencing the roles of other players or not at the moment.
Wouldn't put it past him. But okay. I'm actually because Marshmallow has his own turn and movement, but he acts at the same time as me. I want Marshmallow. DM, would you allow Marshmallow to poof in basically in Eldrin's hand and try to snag the candy from him and run off with it?
Nope, I would not. I believe he can move. What's his default move speed from the block that you sent me? Otherwise, you can
What is it?
you can use
That
your
movement
action.
is- he can teleport within 30 feet of me, or he can run. The movement speed is if he's just running, but he can teleport.
All right,
in,
then.
As a familiar, he can teleport.
I
within
believe that
30 feet
takes
of
an
me.
action to do, though.
It doesn't state whether it's an action or not. You can. It's up to you. You can say it's an action or a bonus action,
I'll take that as a bonus action.
or you could say it's just his movement.
I'll take it as a bonus action. So yes, you can
Cool.
teleport him to Eldrin.
Because he's acting on his own essentially. Talia's not commanding him. Well, actually, no, she would be. She'd be telling him
Roll
telepathically.
a strength check. Marshmallow and Sam.
Versus check essentially. Oof, my terrible.
Oh fucking hell!
I bet you, Marshmallow is still gonna roll.
Marshmallow's stronger than the elf.
I'm gonna laugh if it.
So as this is going on, all of a sudden Marshmallow just vanishes and reappears next to Aldrin as he jumps up, tries to grab the sweet out of his hand. A little contest kind of goes of strength, and surprisingly, the fucking hamster is stronger than the elf and just nabs his sweet out of his hand and then jumps off of him and starts
Marshmallow-
sucking on it instead.
Just shoves
Marshmallow-
it in his mouth.
Yeah.
it's like Marshmallow just gives like this like menacing stare of "It's mine." Eldrin lets go poof, and then he just shoved it in his mouth like in the pouches. He just shoved it
Yeah,
into his
and it's like
mouth.
Marshmallow's just charmed in the corner now, just
Yeah.
"Ah."
Sam, how do you feel? You just got beaten up by a fucking hamster.
Marie is looking so disgusted right now.
I was so enthralled in like the sweet that the hamster just jumped and nicked out my hand. I was like, oh.
You just got mugged by a hamster.
It is still Talia's go.
So I'm also eating. I just got dinner. Charlie can't really do much because he's out of spells, so she's just gonna crossbow again. Fortunately, at such a low level, she's kind of useless. Oh, nat 20! Hell yeah!
Yeah, that hits.
I think it's a nat
Yeah.
20. I have no
Not
idea.
20, not nat 20, it's...
Oh dang! I just saw 20. I can't tell with this new layout.
If you hover over the number which has the yellow around it, like your total, it will say in brackets
Ah,
16
okay.
plus 4 equals
Dang!
20.
I was hoping for a crit, but because then I could use my vicious crossbow thing. Oh wait! Oh, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be a nat 20. It's just when you roll a 20. So it'd
Oh
be
god,
any
what
20.
have I done?
So it does the 3 damage, and then it does an extra 2d6 piercing damage, which I shall roll now.
Why did I do this to myself?
Hey, I've only got nat 21 so far. 21 so far. So that's 6 plus 3. That's 9
Yep.
damage.
As you do that,
Running the same.
you
Go ahead.
can tell he's kind of wounded and starting to get on his last legs. He looks really fucking pissed off at this point that a hamster and a little redhead girl has done so much to him to foil his plans. And it is Constantia's go when you so wish.
Don't worry, you're learning the same thing every GM learns. Is I'm going to give my level 1 party way too powerful loot, and you can't take it away from us.
Hey,
ours now.
I've reserved the right to tweak loot.
Then again, also, it's supposed to be a wacky adventure, so it's alright
Yeah.
if things are a bit...
Let's see. All right. I mean, there you can always adjust on the fly.
Yeah,
if you
I'm
feel.
not too bothered.
All right. Single sword attack.
That's why I just gave in the beginning, I gave them items, but they were minor enchanted, so they had, like, things that seem a bit useless, but if they use them creatively, it could be fun. But it was mostly really minor enchantments.
Constantia, you get the final blow. Up to you what you do.
Dang.
I swing. He's dead.
He's on minus 1 HP of his final HP bar.
All right. Yeah. No, I thrust my sword into his chest. And then I just kind of like rip it up and outwards, and like the blade shatters, staying in him. As the sword starts to regrow itself. And then I just fucking like with my left hand in his shirt, I just kind of like push him back, just kind of give him like a half-hearted shove and let him fall over.
Oh, I thought you were gonna shove him into the wall.
I mean, he's got 5 feet of room there, so he can like hit the wall and slide back, you know.
He falls backwards, dead, and all of that. And out of corner of the eye, you suddenly see a bunch of Oompa Loompas who seemingly were done fighting with their guards, keeping them off your back a while ago, just watching like assholes they are, just start to cheer. Like, yes, he's finally dead. The factory is ours.
Grub nub.
Exactly.
When Constantia just turns around and goes, "The factory is mine."
And then like her eyes start going red, and like she gets like sharp teeth, and her screen turns green.
It's like you just get like the Sith eyes from Star Wars, like just turn yellow, like Anakin with his fucking hood up. Just
Right.
oh no.
And just while it's going on, Talia's attempting to join you guys at the bottom. She's trying to climb out the window, like her feet are like dangling, and she's like, oh, like she's just trying to climb out.
Can you imagine like Constantia just walks up to the Oompa Loompa, and it's like, and it does the Master Skywalker scene to do, and it's just well.
And all of a sudden, you guys start to hear this song playing, and do you know what this means?
Oh dear.
As you all start slowly turning into dust, and with that 5-minute intermission,
Shut up.
Talia's just attempting to jump out the window, and all of a sudden, poof, dust.
She's like finally like let go and like and just
I can
falls into
imagine
dust.
she's hanging from the window. She's hanging from the window, and her hands turn to dust. And she goes, "Oh no, no, no!"
Exactly.
Marie's just shuffled under, like standing on the dead body, about to catch Talia. And like,
then
then they stop.
And then
And-
Marie's arms go as well, and Talia just keeps
Yeah.
going. It's like, oops.
And then you just both poof into dust. It's a very traumatic scene for the Oompa Loompas. Oof.
Can't believe Sparks murdered Gene Wilder.
I know, right?
SMH. In cold blood.
That ain't right.
I really wish, like, just as I'm like turning to dust, I use face step. I go to an Oompa Loompa, grab him, and like take him with me.
A hostage.
Just kidnap him.
Shove him in your pocket. I don't know. I don't feel bad about it because Gene Wilder clearly had a death wish. His AI was set to hostile, and he wouldn't listen to reason.
I know, right?
Yeah, because Marie was just like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here now. And
See, this is why I wish I'd like face step level 3. I would have teleported and taken him with me. It's like
Yeah.
30 feet away. Just stand the fuck over here.
I
Okay.
am back for whenever others are ready.
We're here.
If you want
Don't
a
think-
quick break, you can still take it. Still got one
That's
more
a really
thing
pretty
to do.
backyard, Sparks.
Oh, if you got one more thing to do, I might as well go a little quick.
Yeah, go to the loo real quick. And what do you mean that's a very pretty backyard?
In the picture. In Spark server.
What? Oh! Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, my house, it's my father's house. It's very, very picturesque. It's insane. As both Sam and Megan can attest to.
Pretty cool.
I don't think you've been here, Bean, have you, to my new place?
I don't think so.
No. I am kind of
The
sad I
last
don't
place-
live where I used to. Because I can't just have you over randomly anymore.
Yeah, because the last time that I went to stay with you,
like went to see you at your house. It was the
Don't say where it
fucking-
is because this is being live streamed.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
Yeah, it was the shitty student digs.
Yeah, it was like the shitty student digs.
Come back.
What's that?
Where I live now compared to where I used to.
Oh, yeah. Shitty
Yeah.
student places.
Now I live in a fucking mansion, don't I, Sam?
Basically. Yeah, I know, right? At
Fuck
least
all
don't
of
share
you.
with weird people. At least don't share with weird people anymore.
True. Very, very true. Are we just missing Megan? I will take
No.
that as a yes.
Nobody
I
answers. Like,
thought of something mean, but I didn't say it because it would be utterly untrue. But it was my smartass nature. I was gonna say,
Oh.
she's here.
No, we can't hear you right now.
Are you muted?
no, we're not waiting for her, apparently.
Those watching the stream, I'm just going to restart it so it separates the VODs